Have you ever thought that the words you choose not to say could be your most powerful secret weapon? What if there were phrases that, once avoided, could change the way others see you and the way you perceive yourself? Watch this video to understand this power and stay until the end, because we will reveal to you a secret Buddhist exercise that will allow you to completely transform the quality of your dialogues and relationships. Subscribe to the channel The Smiling Buddha to receive other precious teachings on Buddhist philosophy and personal growth. In Buddhist philosophy, words are not just sounds, but powerful vibrations that shape reality. Every word we utter can bring light or darkness, heal or hurt, create bonds or destroy them. It's a profound concept. Our words not only influence others, but also ourselves. Every conversation is an opportunity to generate positive or negative karma. Have you ever wondered what kind of energy you are spreading with what you say? Now let's explore together how words can be the key to improving your life, or the block that keeps you from moving forward. Imagine this. You are in an important conversation, one that could make a difference in your job, your relationships, or your personal growth. Every word matters, and one thoughtless sentence could ruin everything. It is in these moments that intelligent people stand out. They do not say everything they think, but they think deeply before speaking. This does not mean being false or holding back, but having a broader vision of the consequences of their words. The first mistake we often make, without even realizing it, is to fall into gossip. Think about it. How many times does a light conversation turn into a merciless analysis of someone else's life? Gossiping about someone behind their back seems innocent, but it leaves deep scars. It not only ruins the reputation of the person being talked about, but it also undermines yours. Those who gossip about others are automatically perceived as untrustworthy. In Buddhism, one of the fundamental principles is right speech, a concept that calls us to speak truthfully and kindly. Wise people know that words can build or destroy, and that avoiding gossip is a way to preserve one's integrity. Let us tell a short story. In a small Zen temple, a young monk was known for often talking about the shortcomings of others. One day the master called him over and gave him a bucket full of sand, telling him to carry it around the village. After hours of walking, the bucket began to leak sand, and the monk found himself with a trail traced behind him. The master told him, "Every word you say against someone leaves a trail, and even if it seems as light as sand to you, others will follow it." From that day on, the young monk learned to use words wisely, recognizing that each sentence is like a seed planted in the mind of the listener. What about you? Have you ever found yourself falling into the trap of gossip? What caused it? Write it in the comments below the video. Another common mistake that smart people avoid is comments about physical appearance. While they are often well-intentioned, we never know what the person is going through. Saying you've lost weight may seem like a compliment, but what if that person lost weight due to illness or emotional stress? In Buddhism, we are taught not to judge others by their appearance. Smart people focus on the inner qualities, praising a person's accomplishments and virtues rather than their outward appearance. Instead of commenting on an outfit or a new haircut, you might say, "Your energy is great today." This is a much deeper way to connect and make the other person feel valued. Another common trap is making promises we can't keep. How many times in the heat of the moment do we promise things that we can't keep? When we say, "Sure, I'll do it," it seems easy. But Buddhism teaches us that every word has weight. When we make promises without thinking, we create an expectation that, if not met, erodes trust. Smart people know that it is better to be honest and say, "I have to see if I can," rather than make hasty promises. It is a matter of respect for ourselves and others. Now, I want to tell you a Zen story that perfectly illustrates this concept. A master promised his disciple that he would teach him the secret of happiness, but only after a year. The disciple waited patiently, and when the year finally passed, the master said to him, Happiness comes when we do not create expectations that we cannot keep. You waited for a year, but the real lesson was to learn patience and trust. And you, have you ever promised something that you couldn't keep? Tell us in the comments below the video. Another big mistake is using sarcasm. We often think of sarcasm as a form of intelligent humor, but in reality it can hurt deeply. Sarcasm has a dark side. It can mask criticism and aggression. Buddhism teaches us kindness and compassion in every word we speak. Intelligent people choose to communicate clearly, without hiding behind barbs or stinging jokes. Humor can be powerful, but only if used to unite, not to hurt. Another trap that even the smartest people fall into is negative self-talk. We are often our own worst critics. We think things like, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never be good at this." Buddhism teaches us that the mind is our most powerful tool. What we think becomes our reality. Wise people work to cultivate positive self-talk because they know that what we say to ourselves affects every aspect of our lives. If you keep telling yourself that you are not enough, you will start to believe it. But if you learn to talk to yourself with compassion, you will see incredible changes in your life. Finally, I want to reveal something powerful that few people know. Intelligent people avoid lying, even in small things. Even a small lie can lead to a web of deception that ultimately backfires. Every lie has an energetic cost. In Buddhism, truth is considered one of the highest virtues. Always being honest, even when it is difficult, builds trust and lasting respect. Now I'm going to tell you a very powerful secret. Every time you choose not to say something negative, every time you decide not to fall into gossip, sarcasm, or lies, you are not only protecting yourself, you are also creating positive karma. Your words become seeds of energy that grow and come back to you, and true wisdom is knowing when to say nothing. Remember, words have immense power. Use them wisely. Here is the secret that very few know. Unspoken words are even more powerful than spoken ones. In Buddhism, mindful silence is believed to create a sacred space where energy can flow freely. When you choose not to respond to a challenge, when you choose to observe without judgment, you are performing an act of immense power. The true master is not the one who talks incessantly, but the one who knows when it is time to listen and let silence bring wisdom. This is the true secret of inner control. We have arrived at the promised secret exercise, which very few people know about, and which can transform the way you use words. But first, give this video a nice like, subscribe to our channel, and activate the bell so you don't miss our next contents dedicated to Buddhist philosophy and personal growth. So let's talk about unspoken word breath. When you're about to respond to someone or launch into an important conversation, take a deep breath and hold it for a couple of seconds. In that brief moment, reflect on the power of the word you're about to speak. Ask yourself, will this word build or destroy? Then, exhale it slowly and only then speak. This simple exercise connects you to the deep awareness of your words, making each sentence an act of wisdom. Try it, and you will discover that often the real power lies in not saying, but in knowing how to choose precisely what to say.